If anyone can hear me, I am back. Not live, but I'm back. Come back, everyone. Come back, come back, come back. Hello. Hi, Wendy, you're back. Okay, you can see I'm trying to clean up my mess here. This is all stuff to keep the cats out from jumping into my Disneyland. I can't go too far with my camera because it will disconnect again. But here's the train station. And let's give it some light. Let me turn this light off so you can see it. Oh, look at that. There's the Matterhorn. Yes. So I have built Disneyland. Wait a minute. Something's in the way. Oh, everyone's coming back. Okay. I'm going to try to keep the camera from disconnecting so you can see the front part of the park. All right. You can see part of it, right? And this is N scale. There we go. Turn the lights on Main Street Station. This is amazing. I've been working on this thing for 11 years. Of course, we have these lights. Let's turn these lights on here. But they're already on. There's a can't see it because this plastic's in the way, but that would be where Frontierland is. You get off to go through New Orleans Square, and you see the Columbia pirate ship. Here, actually, I'll have to get out here so you can see it. There's a metal model I built of Columbia, or you can put this in Pirates of the Caribbean, whichever. I have it in the rivers of America right now. All right. So let's go above this mess. See how close I can get here. Yeah, definitely a little cordy. I do have a. Let me turn the light back on here. Whoa, that's bright. Um, I was having an issue with my track over here by the Haunted Mansion. There's the Haunted Mansion. And I had started to put in, well, I did have it put in. You know what this wall is? It's no longer there. They took it out. They didn't take out the wall, but they took out the ride. And it went here. Well, it was here where here died. If I were to put it back, it would sit like right there. And then this part, I think, was like right here, which I can't put it there anymore because I got the plastic there. Splash Mountain. Oh, I'll set it here so you can see it. Come on. There's the top of Splash Mountain. Doesn't look like it. It looks like Star Wars land. Anyways, back there in the way back. Yes, that's Splash. Was Splash. I had a light in there and everything. Light's right here, actually. But it's hard to see. Here, I'll put it under here. You can see it. So I had built Splash, but my train kept on derailing in the tunnel. So I said, screw it. I'm done with this. Splash is coming out. There must be a reason for no splash. And of course, I tore that out, and I put in Small World over there behind my castle that I built. That castle was G scale, which is about 3 feet tall, not 3 inches, 3 feet. And there's, let's see if I can get Main Street without losing the camera. Nope, something's in the way. Hang on. What is this? Magnets. There's Main Street. What's dying in the background? Somebody's watching TV. I'm gonna cut out the view for me. I mean, you guys can keep talking. It's been taking me a while. I'm still working on it. I'm gonna make it a little bigger so you can see it. I won't be able to see what you guys are writing though. All right, there's Space Mountain back there, and beyond that, it's really dusty. But where the monorail is, hang on a second. Let me see if I can do this. Hopefully the camera won't die again. I'm gonna set this here for a second. Don't fall. All right, you can see Space Mountain over there, and in that dirty mess over there is the camera doesn't want to pick it up. Probably because this lamp. Let me move this lamp out of the way. There we go. Oh, you can see the monorail. That is a metal Earth model that I painted red, turned it into the monorail. Beyond, it's laying on top of the submarine lagoon, and of course there's Small World back there too. You can't see it now because Splash Mountain's in the way. And I was working on the Jungle Cruise, which would be right here where the pirate ship is. There's a lion down there. Doesn't look like a lion, does he? Cordy could be riding a lion. No, I wouldn't put her in there with the lions. But he could be instead of an elephant. So yeah, that's a lion. There goes the pirate ship again. That could be the Rivers of America, but it's not. It's Jungle Cruise water. I never finished it yet. Train works. I just don't have it plugged in right now because I don't have it plugged in. All right, let's see if we can get this back here. Whoa, everything's going crazy. Look at that. Okay, it won't go back. Whoa, that's a scary shot. My head. So that's that. That's Disneyland. Whoa, why is everything so big? Hang on. That's better. And Simba? Yeah, could be her and Simba. But I'd really like the broom so I could take this and move it around. I can't move that train set. It's bolted to the wall. I'd like to clean it up and put it up for sale. So if any of you guys would be interested in that train set, it's for sale. And yes, it's a pretty penny. Some of the buildings move, some of them don't. Some are both put into the board. They're glued in. Especially Matterhorn Mountain. You can't get that out. It's part of the whole thing. Thank you. Where Space Mountain sits on the opposite side or underneath it is the Welcome to the Kingdom of the Dinosaurs. Now, the Grand Canyon. Here we'll be going through the Grand Canyon. Quiet now. No, whatever they say, I don't remember. Party to Sooty Dad. That's it. Goody Sooty Dad, whatever it is. So, yeah. I need to get rid of the train set. I can't get rid of the trains. They're my wife's, and she won't sell them. Do I have the dinosaurs? I think I have dinosaurs for it. Let me see. Dinosaurs. Nope, no dinosaurs. I have not been able to find any of that. Ooh, that's loud. I haven't been able to find any dinosaurs of that size. For some reason, nobody makes them that small. I do have dinosaurs though. They're just not that small. They're like Jurassic Park size. Hey, won't come out. Come here, you. What's stuck on it? Oh, that's what's stuck on it. Okay. I'm digging them out, the dinosaurs. I gotta go and do some paleontology to get them out. Come here, you guys. Yes, I have dinosaurs. Wrong size. These would work great in the G scale size. Look, I got them all too. There's the one that fights that one. Well, actually, it's not that one. It's actually this brown one here. That one there isn't. No, that's the one with the eggs, right? Then there's, which way am I going? He's the wrong color, but that one would be fighting probably him. He's the wrong color. And these ones sit out there eating. Go. So yeah, no, I have other dinosaurs, but they're still the wrong size. They're like HO scale, so they don't fit into the thing. How many people did I lose? Yes, I have a lot of hobbies, but no time to work on them. So I'm always trying to keep the house clean, and I can't do that. And then because I have my Disney collection of hats. This one is not Disney, but I have. You know how Cody has her ears? I have Mickey hats. I'll be right back. I'll show you. Huh. Cody's friends. I'll have you on the Disney hat. What? I don't think. Yeah, I don't think any of these people will be interested, but I can try. I'm going to buy it. Hang on. Actually, not. I'll leave that. I am back. All right, so hats. When I would go to Disneyland, I would buy, or my wife would buy me a hat, or somebody would buy me a hat. It started out with my parents probably buying me Mickey ears. This hat, of course, wearing it wrong, is Captain Jack Sparrow, mates. And this hat used to be an old lady's hat in an antique store, and it was not a tricorn hat at all, or with pirates. Carla turned me into Captain Jack Sparrow one year, and I went to Mickey's not so scary Halloween party with my niece and my wife, of course. And she kept saying, "Do it." I'm like, "No, can't. No, you heard what they said at the gates. If I talk like Jack Sparrow, they're gonna kick me out. If I sign anything like Jack Sparrow, they're gonna kick me out." So I was just Captain Jack Sparrow. But where's the rum, mates? I need the rum. Where's Elizabeth? Anyways, enough of that. I don't have long enough hair for that anymore right now. So that's one hat. This hat is a homemade hat, though. Let's go back to the year 2000. The year 2000. Okay. Any of you guys really Disney fans? Or do you guys hang out there because of Cordy? I mean, I know you hang out on my channel and Cordy's channel, but how many of you are like Disney freaks like me? If you are a big fan of Disney, there is a show coming up. What is the date? Well, next Sunday, the 21st, and it's in Anaheim. I don't. Well, it's not in Anaheim. It's in the city of Orange, right next door. Oh, well, good. Then you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know the this show is coming up next week. It didn't work. What happened? This one. If you're a big freak, then you'll know what that is. I could spell it out for you, I guess. Where's the and button? Anyways, there's gonna be a lot of people there, and you can buy a lot of things. Lots of Disney stuff will be there. Anyways, getting back, I just thought I'd throw that in there because I'm gonna be there next week. And I've talked to a lot of artists. I got to meet Margaret Carey, so I'm sure you've heard of her. She was Tinkerbell, or she was a model for Tinkerbell. I bought this hat before the park opened. Well, actually, I got this on the opening day for annual pass holders. 2001. Look at that. It's got the old style. Where is it? DCA. So that's one of my hats. Real hats. Of course, got to have Mickey in baseball. Oh boy. This is back when they owned the Angels. My wife bought me a real Angels hat, and freaking moths ate it. Didn't know we had moths until we saw them flying around. Like, what are those bugs in here? And I looked at my hat and I was pissed. Here's another one. This hat used to be white. It's not anymore. Another baseball style. So if I ever went back to Disneyland, which I don't think I can anymore, can't afford it. And I'm not sure where we got this one. I think this one came from a Goodwill, as I don't remember this hat. This is my Mickey ears. Perfect for music, right? Carla got me this one, and then we went on Pirates, and I'm like, what stinks? Oh, it smells like someone took a dump in here. What is that smell? It was this hat. You can't get it wet. Of course, I was sitting in the front row and got wet on the ride. And I'm like, what is that smell? It's got leather in it. And so it's a leather hat. And it's really dirty too. I need to clean these hats up. I've been sitting up and collecting dust. And then of course Carla she's a really, really, really big fan. Yes, it's a stinky hat. I need to clean it. She's a big fan of Disney too. As a matter of fact, she worked for Disney until she got hurt there. She worked at the World of Disney. She was putting up a mannequin, and she was on the top of the ladder, and nobody was helping her. And the mannequin started to fall over. I'm like, oh, great. Which camera are we running off of here? Not that camera. Why is that camera on? I need to check something. Hang on a second. Ooh, that's why. Let's turn that off. We don't need that on. I had my camera on. Okay. Anyways, getting back to that. She worked for World of Disney and she got hurt. So she wasn't able to work there anymore. and they tore her rotator cuff because the mannequin started to fall, and she went to grab it and ripped her arm back. I go, Disney, you should have just let the mannequin fall. Disney can afford to buy another mannequin. Can't replace Carla. She won a whole Jungle Cruise. She was grand prize winner. She enters a bunch of contests, and she won this hat along with the backpack, which she uses when we go, like when we go to the Disneyland thing. She'll probably use that, or she'll use Gain Life's backpack. I think that's who I won that from. I won a thing. She was stuck on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and she was right by the barrel where, Captain Jack Sparrow pops out of it. She goes, "What used to pop?" And I go, "That's easy. It was a naked girl." And she goes, Wow, you're right. You win. You win the backpack. I don't know what you're going to do with a girl's backpack. I can give it to my wife, of course. It has strawberries on it and stuff. So I'm captain of the ship. Show you the backside of water. There's my hat. Last trip I was there, we got this hat. Glows in the dark, mateys. 2018. Everyone loves that hat. And then on my birthday's in August, by the way. It got so hot. We were waiting, and I wanted to ride the train in the. At the time, you could ride in the tender car. You had to sit and wait, and they had us waiting. One train went by, another train goes by, the Ward Kimball train goes by, and finally, somebody comes. Have anyone helped you? I'm like, no, it's my birthday, and I wanted to ride on the front of the train. Oh, hang on a second. Shows and talks to the next engineer. Well, we're filling up for water in Frontierland, so that won't work. The next train is one that he'll get, but you can get him that other thing. They come back, and I get this. Ta-da! They gave me an engineer's hat. And I'm an official cast member. Well, guest cast member. So I got that. And they gave me a discount to Gibson Girl. Well, not a discount, a free ice cream at the Gibson Girl. And I got myself a chocolate mint. Gotta have a chocolate mint cone. I mean, I'm not wild about the chocolate mint ice cream. That's the best. Cordy cones are good. Anyways, that's just a small bit of my collection. I still got a bunch of Mickey ears and stuff like that. My first hat I actually picked up at a garage sale and cleaned it all up. It was a black Mickey Mouse hat, a baseball cap. So I've been collecting those for a while. I know what you're thinking. Here comes the weird part. This guy's getting weird. No, well, when we first moved in here 11 years ago, this is 100 and, let's see, it's built in 1895. So how old is it? 15, 115 years old? Whatever it is. It's old, right? This house, it's been turned into apartments. Our apartment is upstairs, and when we came in, I started putting my hats up and hanging them all in the spots. And no windows are open, and there's no breeze, and it's summertime. No, it was actually right about now when we moved in April, May. 126. 126, yes, 126, you're right. Somebody picks up all my hats, throws them across the room. Wasn't me. I wouldn't do that to my hat. I went. My wife goes, "Oh shit." Yeah. we have a ghost. And I'm like, shit. We just moved from a house that someone died in, and now we are something's throwing my hats. And I'm not talking about just, I had them on top of like a candy machine, and everyone thinks, oh, okay, so they fell off the candy machine and went like that, right? No, it was like this. And I will never get it back. It went away. Hang on. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. Okay. It threw him across the room. Okay, so I called up the landlord. I said, somebody die in our room, our apartment? And he's like, no, no one's died. No one's died that I know of. I've had the place for 20 years. No, it doesn't like Mickey hats. It doesn't touch my wife's stuff, just mine. Or baseball caps. Maybe that's what it is. Because I did have the Angels cap there too. Maybe they're a Dodger fan. I don't know. But we went to our library and found out that 7 people have died in this house. And now there's 8 that have died. The lady downstairs passed away because she had cancer. She didn't die in the house, luckily, but she did live here. So 8 people have died in this place, or that have lived in this place. But where we are was a little girl's room that lived here. And my next door neighbor, she's 82 years old or something like that. She's in her 80s. And she goes, well, my house was built in 1896 or 97, and yours was already there. I'm like, okay. Hers is really nice. I'll show you it from here. You see part of it. Maybe. There you go. That's her window out there, across the way. She believes in ghosts, and she says, well, there was a little girl that lived in your room. I'm like, great, figures. And she came over to play with the other friends that were in our house before we lived here. And the mom was scrubbing the floors with a gasoline type cleaning solution, and the house caught on fire. And the little girl was playing in the solution somehow. She got it on her. She caught on fire and died. Luckily, she didn't die in the house, but she still died. And I don't like talking about it because then sometimes things happen here. You can look, I have a playlist called The Scariest House on the Block. That's our house. And you can see, I've caught, luckily I haven't seen any. Have you seen any white things floating around? Not flying like a bug, but actually like this and then darting away. When we first moved in and I'd be videoing, I'd get these weird things and I'm like, what is that? Is that dust? And we checked and we cleaned up the place and there was no dust, and we had a ghost person come in. Yes, orbs. And they took pictures and they showed us. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. I don't believe it. That looks like a cat's face. And there was an actual face, just like a cat. And they said, yes, yes. And I took my cameras. I started taking pictures. I'm like, there's faces. And they were real, like human faces. I'm like, okay, where's the next place we're moving to? We can't afford to go anywhere else. We've been here 11 years now. We did not a seance, what do you call it, where they sage the house, and that's worked a little. And our friends have come over and they put up this day. This is the day the Lord has made. Rejoice and be glad, right? So that's our Christian friend gave us that, and I'm Catholic, so I have a cross on the other side in our room and a picture of Jesus. And we've told the girl to move on. You need to move on. Luckily, things haven't happened. I mean, the last time was when I put up the video of the phonographs. We have antique phonographs, which would be about the right time when the house was built. They play music with a wind-up phonograph. I don't know how old you are, so you might not know what that is. I'm assuming you're in your 30s, maybe 20s. I don't know. Anyways, I'm old. I'm 58. I wouldn't have known about these, but my friend got me into them. I go, those are cool. You can play music without electric, and I mean not batteries or nothing. You just crank it and it winds up and you can play it. And he's like, yeah. Oh, okay. So then you know what I'm talking about. A phonograph, the old type, the one with the jazz. You put the records on and play. I don't want to move the camera again because I'm afraid I'll lose the connection. We can try. It's kind of a mess over there. You can't really see it. See that black square thing with the white thing on top of it? That's my phonograph. That's one of them. You can't see the other one because there's so much junk piled up. It's on the other side. Let's see if I can take the camera over. Yeah, it's too dark over there. You can't see it. And that tube over there was going to be a tunnel for the train set. But here's some more Disney. So you can see I am definitely Disney. Lots of Disney there. I'm going to go past all the dirt and Pirates of the Caribbean. Submarine Voyage. One of my favorite ride things that's gone, attraction. That would be the Country Bear Jamboree. And there's my wife over there. And me. We had our picture taken. And of course, our Disney clock. And there's Maui and the cats. Meowie and the cats. Speaking of cats. Hey, Flynn. What you doing? Crank? Oh yeah. Those are good to have. I need one of those. I guess you can also get them where you can crank it up and have power. You can charge your phone, especially if there's an earthquake. And I hate earthquakes. So, were you here the night I did this drawing? I think this is why everyone's been coming in my group, because of this drawing I did. The other drawing is put away for Devin, and I finally found the shipping. Where's my camera pointing? It's pointing up. Come back here. There we go. I found the shipping envelope, so I can ship it to Cordy, and then Cordy can give it to him when she sees him again. I guess she saw him last night, and it's Christine's birthday today. Happy birthday! I didn't get to say it last night. I got cut off, and my eyes were burning from gambling, and now I'm complaining. But this coming Sunday, we're going to be at that thing. If you want to go to it, it is look it up. It's called Disneyana Fan Club, I think, or it's called DFC. Just type that. Well, here, let me see. Close. I don't want no more music. Let's see here. Where is the DFC show this coming Sunday? Oh, of course. Oh, here we go. Disneyana Fan Club, Disneyana Expo, or DFC Expo Spring 2024. Check-in, that's wrong. No, that's for Saturday. See, they do it Saturday and Sunday. I don't have $150 to give them. Sunday's free. You get to go in for free. They have Star Wars what do you call him? R2D2? What is he? He's a robot, right? Oh, you're not in California. Oh, that sucks. Droid Wars, that's it. You got it. Um. Anyways, they're gonna have not Ward Kimball. He's dead. Bob Gurr. he's usually there, and people like that, or Dick Van Dyke sometimes, and the people from the original Mickey Mouse Club, Disney Legend Awards. I don't know if you can see it come up. There you go. But you might pass it on to people that are in this area. I know Cordy said that she couldn't meet with us. That's why I'm mailing the thing to her, the picture. Um, this doesn't show any pictures. But it's going to be at, trying to find out where it's going to be at so I can tell you guys. All right. Yeah, okay. It's not $100. It's $174. Or if you're a member of DFC, it's $113. Oh, my wife has a book on it, Punicello, her life story. She was a big fan. Yeah, Babes in Toyland with the guys from Zorro. Zorro, I'm Captain, the big fat guy. I don't remember his name. And then, of course, the silent guy. Of course, they're in Babes in Toyland, too. Okay, here we go. It's at the Doubletree in the city of Orange. It's on 100 Drive. Anyways, they don't have anything on it. Oh, here we go. There you guys go. Is that kind of blurry? It is. Anyways, that'll give everyone a chance to see it, who is going to be there. It is free to get in, but it's $7 to park. But if you have that little thing that I just showed you, you show it to the parking attendant, and it's $5 to park. Yes, the Mickey Mouse Club. What about Ray Bolger? Well, I'm going to be live. I'm going to be videoing. I'm going to do my live streaming. So I'll be live, and the time that we're hoping to get there will be about 11 o'clock my time. I don't know where you're at, or if you're in California or not. Ray Bolger's in Babes in Toyland? I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. A long while. I know the whatchamacallits are in it. The toy soldiers are in it. Ones that you see on marching down Disneyland at Christmas time with the trumpets in them. Oh, he's the bad guy. Okay. Yes, of course. He's got the hat on and he's, yes, just like the bad guy. Well, he's not the bad guy, but the child catcher in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I don't remember that guy's name. One of my favorite bad guys is the Great Professor Fate. And he has his cars. The one that can rise above anyone and blow him out of the air with his cannon on the front. And then there's the Great Leslie, the Great Race. I like that one because the music goes. Yeah, why is it ringing? Oh, I'm on a different sound. That's why. There you go. Something like that. And that's with the hats on there. So, yes, I know who you're talking about. He was the Wizard of Oz. He was, like you said. What did you say he was? I forgot. He is Tin Man? Yes, he was a Tin Man, wasn't he? He wasn't Scarecrow. Scarecrow was somebody else. Oh, he was a Scarecrow. Oh, but Tin Man, they were going to use the guy from the Beverly Hillbillies, but for Tin Man, but the paint made him very sick, so they couldn't use him, and they picked the other guy, and I can't remember who he is. I can't see him. It's been so long, you know. A long, long time ago when I was a kid. No. So that's pretty much my living room and story of where we're living. I haven't told anyone about about how Carla and I met. She's not from California. She's not a California girl. I married the farmer's daughter. And it took us, you've seen the movie Up, right? Here you go. Here's a song for you. No, now my hats are in the way. They're going to start flying again. The ghost is going to throw my hats around. Let's see here. Can't remember how it goes. No, that's the wrong notes. So there you have it. Up. That's what our life is like. She was living in Florida, working for the not World of Disney. She did. She was a DJ. Oh yes, a female DJ, just like you see at Disneyland. But she wasn't working Disneyland or Disney World. She was working at an amusement park down in Florida. What's the name of that place she used to DJ? She's silent. It was Boardwalk and Baseball. I don't know if anyone knows of that place. I think she said it went out of business, or SeaWorld took over, or something like that. And she was a DJ there, and then she was a DJ at a roller skating rink. And so she's done that, and then she did radio. She worked like Love Songs on the Coast. You know that lady who was also worked for Disneyland, Karen Sharp. She did that kind of stuff. And then she worked at the Disney store and a record store and a music store, and that's how we got together. No, we got together in a Yahoo group. That's how long we're talking, way back when the internet first started. And I was looking for somebody to go to the 40th Disneyland reunion or whatever, July 17th, 1999, I think, or 2000, probably 2000. And she says, I'll go. I'm like, okay. And I didn't even ask her at the time where she lived. I thought maybe she was local, and I didn't want to ask because I wasn't ready to go on a date yet. But I said, okay, that sounds good. She goes, where Walt Disney World is? And I'm like, Walt Disney World's not that old. What are you talking about? But you're here in Florida, right? Florida? No. I'm in California, where the original best park is. She goes, no, Walt Disney World is the best park. I'm like, no, Disneyland's the best. Anyways, I talked her into coming out. She sent out her henchmen to make sure I was okay. Her henchmen brought me, oh, she also worked for Michael's. So I have plenty of drawing pads, pencils, easels. She gave it all to me. I mean, she bought it and brought it to me, had it shipped to me. I'm set for life on pencils and, well, not pencils, but painting stuff, oil painting, uh, drawing pads. So, yeah, that's why we met. But we could never get married. Every time we tried to get married, something came up. We lost our first apartment. Um, Her car got stolen. My car got broken into. My car got stolen. I was like, geez, every single time. She had a friend who could get us into Club 33. I'm like, perfect. Where am I going to get the money to go in that place? So we've been together for 20, what are we in? 24? 25 years now? Almost 25 years. But our wedding is going to be our 9th year because we got married. We finally hooked up with somebody who knew somebody, and her husband was quite rich. And they wanted to go to Club 33, and they said, can you get us in? We'll pay for your wedding. I'm like, I don't know. Let me find out. Can we get her? Yeah, okay. August the 7th. Sounds great. All right, let's go to get married. Where are we going to get married? Because I didn't get the Catholic. We haven't gone to. Oh, no, 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 no. We're going to Fullerton. We're going to get married at the courthouse. I don't want to get married at a courthouse. Oh, no, no. We're going to get you rings and everything. We're buying it all because we want to go to Club 33. I'm like, okay, sure, why not? It's, that's a good one, Holly. I've been alive a lot longer. I've gone around the sun too many times. 58. Gonna be 59 soon. Let me put this stuff back in that train board so the kitty cats don't climb in there. Um, Here's some good music. All right. And we got married. There was a bunch of bikers in there. No, we didn't get to have a Club 33 wedding, but we did get to have the, I can't think what it's called. We got married in Fullerton and we went and had our wedding. Well, yes, it was a wedding at Club 33. And when we went, it was the old Club 33 at the old door, and everything was nice. Reception, that's it, wedding reception. And the lady said thank you, and we said thank you very much for paying for our wedding and buying rings and stuff. My ring never fit, so mine sits in the drawer waiting to be resized. Walmart, they don't make rings that can be resized. I have to go buy a new one. I haven't bought it yet. Plus, I'm also, like my dad, claustrophobic. It's going to get stuck and they're going to have to cut my finger off. So But my wife still wears hers. She got the expensive ring, and I got the $12 ring, or whatever it was, $19, I think it was. But it's not the rings that count; it's the love, right? So, have you seen Mrs. Adventures? She does the scratching of tickets when she does it. We haven't played in a while. We need to. We need to buy some lottery tickets and get some money in here. But year and a half, congratulations. Oh, sorry, I read it wrong. Um, yeah. So she's disabled now, so she can't work. I'm disabled because I can't work. Things are messed up here. That's why I sit around in my pajamas all day creating stuff. No, I don't do it all the day. Some days I go. Actually, my friend that we went to the casino, we met him because he worked at Disneyland. He's a musician. He can play the whole, you know. Only whatever. He plays it super fast, and he's really good at it. Even though he now always says, "Oh no, I can't play piano. No, I'm not that good." Bullshit. That's what I say. The guy can play ragtime. He's like lickety split. Okay, now I know. What, you want me to play that? I think that's it. No, I was playing Maple Street, Maple Leaf Rag. I was trying to play it, or Entertainer. No, Maple. Well, how's the Entertainer go? Brain's not working. Let's see here. That song. Only, I mean, that's the wrong key. Anyways, he used to play corner, and he was always there. It was either him or Ragtime Robert. Well, his name was Ragtime Allen. Remember that guy's name. Go look him up on YouTube. I'm going to type it in here. I said I'm going to type it in here. What happened? Come on. Shoot, I cannot spell. Who is Ragtime Anand? There we go. All right, so there's his name. You can find him on YouTube, or you can look him up under this. And you can see him playing. But the best way to find him is this way. So there's his real name at the bottom. Hang on a second. Some stupid potato chips. Ugh. Anyways, we would go and watch him play his little gig or whatever you would call it at a Coke Corner. And then there'd be Ragtime Robert, and he's really fast on the piano. But I mean, this guy would be like playing real music, not noise. And the way the song's really supposed to go is like, however it's supposed to go. It's that speed, right? This guy's playing like this, making it sound great. And I'm like, holy crap, that guy's flying down on the keys. And I'm like, damn. I go, where did he learn to play like that? So we started talking to him, and he wasn't very talkative. He just, okay, gotta go. And then he would go off into his uh, back behind the thing, behind the corner. And Carla started chatting with him, or Mrs. Adventures, and she won tickets one time because she's always playing stuff, and she won tickets to Knott's Berry Farm, or was it Disneyland? No, I think it was Knott's Berry Farm. It was Knott's Berry Farm. She won tickets. No, you know what it was? I won tickets. I won tickets on, I don't remember the station, KKGO, whatever it was. It was 94.7, The Wave, that's what it was. And I won tickets to Knott's Berry Farm. I'm like, yeah. Well, you guys are going to send them to me, right? What? You don't send tickets out anymore? Well, how do I get them? Go to LA. I ain't going to LA. And so Mrs. Venture says, hey, why don't we try that piano player? He works for a thing called Uber. Well, I'm not riding in the back of somebody's car. I have too many anxiety attacks. No, no, no. Maybe he can pick up the tickets. They'll do that too. I'm like, okay. And that's how we became friends. He went out and went to LA, picked up the tickets, came back, got to go to Knott's Berry Farm. And we've been friends longer than that because I've known him playing the piano. And we've been friends ever since. Well, he's had some issues, and I've been trying to help him through those. And he lost his job at Disneyland like everyone else did when COVID came, and they didn't rehire him because he was supposed to show up, didn't know about it. So he goes to have a no show, no hire. So he's on that no rehire list, which sucks because where else can you play ragtime piano? That's the only thing he knows. I can't play it. I can't even play. I can play this. This is the one song that some guy taught me, and then I kind of improvised on it and see if I can do it. Can you guys see me? I turned the light the other way. I should be okay, but this is my song now. And that's what I did. Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, Wendy, and I will say some prayers for you on that procedure. I hope you're okay. And thanks for the compliments and coming back and hanging out with me since the computer broke down or whatever. And I'll see you next time. And thanks for being my adventurer. All right. And for everyone else, yeah, that was just a song that I wrote. Um, I didn't write it. I played by ear. I can't write nothing. Anyways, I learned it, and then of course, that second half, I got that from my mom. My mom played a song, and before she had passed away, she named it after my younger brother. She called it Jeremy. So that song's called Jeremy, the jazz song. Or Welcome to Mitch's Nightclub. Whatever. And yeah, I got here. There we go. Hey, oh yeah, it worked. So you like that one, huh? I'd like to hear you play it on the banjo. Or no, that was Holly. Okay. Yeah, I'm loaded with stories. Um, Mostly ghost stories. No, no, most of my stuff is Disney. You know, I don't have my card with me, but I do have a blog, and it's also here on Mitch's Adventures. So you can go to my blog and look at that. And we have interviewed Margaret Carey, which is the model for Tinkerbell, or she was. It's not on there because the name of the blog was different, and I had it on Blogster. I changed the name of the blog, and somebody took over my stuff and erased everything. I'm like, oh, great. I we talked to her for hours on the phone. I mean, I don't know. We were supposed to have a half an hour phone call. She was on the phone for 4 hours. I'm like, wow, this lady can talk. I've met um, Richard Sherman. He's the one that wrote. You ready for this song? Yes, Small World and all that. And of course, he did Mary Poppins, and he did Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and many other things. I mean, he's even done, he's still working, and he's in his 90s. I got to meet him at D23, and it's just awesome. And we've done, I met the guy who talks like this. I mean, he kind of talks like this, and he goes in the park every once in a while, but he's more, you know him better as Goofy. George! Hang on, I need water before I can do his voice. Anyways, he talks like this, and he was telling us that he and his wife and his son have their own voiceover place. And well, they were doing voices, and at the time, I don't know who was running the park at the time. I want to say it was Diane Disney, her husband, was running the park, and they needed a new Goofy because the old voice of Goofy was dying. And so they interviewed him, and he said, "Well, I came in and I went, gosh." And I got the job. Next thing you know, I'm doing goofing. It's been 40 years. And of course, you and everyone else, me, every time Cordy gets on Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway, we're hearing Goofy's voice, which is, I can't think of his name. My brain's filled with all this stuff, but I just can't remember it all. It's going to bug me. That's why Google is a friend, right? Who voices Goofy? Yeah, of course. Who does the voice of Goofy and Pluto? Bill Farmer. That's it. I bet you didn't know that Pluto talked. Well, he does that. And that's what he does. So he's done all of the video games. He's obviously the voice on the ride. And he made the signature falling off a cliff. That was his signature, or is his signature scream. I've met, I think I told you this guy this the other night. Shoot, I cannot remember these people's names, and I just saw her name just the other day. She did the singing voice of Belle. Can't think of her name. Anyways, I met her, and I've met uh, lots of animators. Beauty and the Beast. He created it, Don Hahn. And then, of course, Maynard. Can't forget that guy. If you're a big Disney fan, you know Maynard. He used to hang out at the Haunted Mansion. He hung out at Tiki Room, and I want to say, was he the Jungle Cruise? No, Haunted Mansion. But he's retired now. Matter of fact, we saw him at up at Griffith Park at the Walt's Barn. That's where all these people hang out. All the retired animators and cast members and artists and voiceover people who aren't retired. And it's just fun to do if you're a Disney fan. If you're not, if you're into music, there's the NAMM show. I worked at music, so I got to go to the NAMM show every year. Oh, I didn't get to. I was forced to go. Go learn about the new keyboards they've got so we can buy them and we can sell them. Okay, let's go check out the Rolands. What do they sound like? Do they have a real piano sound? Yeah, it sounds okay. What about the other sounds? So. How about a guitar? What does it sound like? Does it have the sound of a guitar that I'm looking for? No, doesn't sound like a classical guitar. But then that's a Casio. So we don't want to go with a Casio keyboard. Yamaha. Okay, let's see what they sound like. How about an electric guitar? Or a harmonica? Yeah, it sounds like a harmonica. Okay, let's see. You said 12 strings. Okay. Trying to play Stairway to Heaven. Anyways, Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I'm going to tell my boss, my dad, or my brother about that. So that's what I would do. And then, of course, I got to meet some really great people like Bootsy Collins, and Maynard Ferguson. You probably don't know who that is because you said you're what? You're 30? 20? 25, that's what you said. And yeah, so I've met all these people. I've had an interesting life, but I've made nothing of it. At least I think I've made nothing of it. But I am. I'm making something of it. I'm doing the adventures. Mitch's Adventurers, that is. And I watched a movie the other night. It's called Musica. Maybe you've seen it. I don't know. I forgot the name of the guy that made it. He's a musician. He has a disease. I mean, okay, so say you're in a restaurant and you hear somebody eating and they're making noise, and he's trying to talk to people and all this noise is going on, right? And he's hearing that in the background. He's like, "Ah," it's driving him nuts. His girlfriend's talking to him, and all he hears is, or whatever's going on, noises. But he's putting it into his brain, and it's coming out as whatever, right? He's making music out of it. And his girlfriend just doesn't like it. She goes, I don't know what's wrong with you. You're not paying attention to me. How are we going to? And he's like, this isn't working out. She goes, I know. We're over. Done. And he's like, don't leave me. Whatever, right? So she leaves him. And his mom, which is his real mom in the movie, uh, um, and he's got puppets. He has puppets that he's created in puppet, and so he's playing guitar. I'm just giving you little bits of the movie. He plays guitar like it's not the subway because he's in LA, but he's down in the streets playing guitar, and his mom's Brazilian. She goes, "You need to meet a really nice little Brazilian girl." No, mom, I'll find my own girlfriend. You don't need to help me. No, I think I need to help you. And he lives at home with his mom because he's a musician and he doesn't have a job. He works for his mom and sweeps the floor or something at her beauty salon. So one night he comes home and she's got this girl. Hi. And she speaks Portuguese and I don't speak it, but whatever. The words are coming up across the bottom of the screen. I'm like, I can't read these movies. I don't want to read a movie. I want to watch it. So, long story short, that doesn't work out. He finds a girl that he loves. The girl really likes him a lot. He gets hit in the head with a fish. It's funny. Uh, she tells him what he should do. He doesn't do it. The other girl comes back and he doesn't get rid of her. And he's in love with this new girl. You know what happens when they meet. Boom. His mom gets involved too. Big explosion. Loses both the girls. Loses his faith in his mom. Starts to do what the second girlfriend told him to do. He's a millionaire. He makes movies because he listened to what she said to do. I'm that kind of person, I guess. I don't have the girlfriends. I've got a wife, luckily. But I did have a girlfriend who was a nut. She would constantly bugging, sex fiend. I don't know. Like, oh my god, I could get rid of her. She was like the redhead on Pirates. She didn't go away. Kept bugging. She was a stalker. Got rid of her finally. It took a long time. Got rid of her though. Anyways, enough of my problems. We're here to hear music. So, what kind of music do you want to hear? Got a song? Give me a Disney song. Come on, Wendy. I gotta do a song from the Beach Boys. Song about you. I think that was Wendy, wasn't it? Wendy, Wendy, make. Yeah, I don't know the words. It's been a long time since I've done a Beach Boy song. I did see him at DCA. What was left of the band? They played where they have the water fountains now. Those weren't there, not in the beginning. Uh, I wish I could play the song that I really like, which is the Eagles. Um, is this coming in? Is that loud? Is it too loud? Or do I need to? Oh, okay. I'm looking back at the what you're writing because my screen's over there, opposite. Really, it's there for me. Um, so I'm looking to see what you're writing. Uh, but I like this one. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? I don't know the rest, but that one, Desperado, the Eagles. Let's see. Don't know how to play it. On a dark desert highway. That song. And so on. That song. I wish I could play them, the whole chords and everything, but I don't know how to do it. I can hear it in here. I just can't play it here. Kansas, they're going to be down at Pachanga. I am like, wow, I haven't heard them in years. Let's see if we can find the instrument that I told you I don't like. Well, I like it now, but I didn't then. Where is it? Oh, come on. Oh, well, I'm in drum sets already. I went past it. All right. Here, how about this one? Oops. There you go. There's your Indiana Jones. Or if I had the violins, it'd be so much easier. Oh, French horn. Star Wars. Yeah, so I don't know. You know, I go back and do. My hats are in the way, darn it. I can't do anything with them in the way. Oh, get out of the way. Um, you know the electrical parade, right? And so on. So yeah, I can do that song, a little bit of that. Sounds better with the synthesizer sounds, but to get to those, oh, I wonder if we could be there. No, that's an accordion. Ugh. Um, 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 um. Just making up music. Did you hear that one? You know that one, right? Same composer did this song. Jaws. Then of course, you know, my brother, he actually got to be conducted by the great John Williams, so he got to do that. And what did he do it for? No, no. How did I get on this? No, 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 no. It's putting me on disco music. I don't want that. Anyways, he got to play um, a herald trumpet, like you see at the Disneyland at the shoot. I can't think of it. The Christmas parade. Those long trumpets with the flags hanging down from 'em, like you see in the cartoons. Anyways, he got to do this one. trombone. No trombone. He got to do the '83 Olympics, Summer Olympics. So that was pretty cool because we got to go see him the rehearsal day before the opening ceremonies. And that was the last time I was in LA. I don't like LA. That place is too freaky. Hi Trace, how's it going? Elvira, no, it's too bad she's not doing Elvira anymore. Well, they have an imitator there, but you can watch her that way, or you can watch her in the old shows, I guess. I don't think she's doing it anymore, is she? She's not old, and she's not a redhead. I mean, she is a redhead. She's not a brunette, whatever. Um, but yeah, he got to do, you know, John Williams wrote the Olympics music, and he got to play it. And he was up there conducting them, and it's like, oh my God, John Williams is conducting you and your friend, because they both went to school at Northridge, Cal State Northridge, and the Olympic Committee's been okay. We'll take that trumpet player. We'll take that trumpet player. We'll take that trombonist. Yeah, you guys all meet here. We're gonna make music. So that was really cool. And he got a bronze. I got a bronze. Uh, whatever you call those things. Yeah, I know you got to go. Everyone's got to go. I've been on a long time. Well, besides breaking down. Thank you for coming in, and I enjoyed your being here, Wendy. Maybe someday I will actually get to go to Disneyland and go live there. But I will be at Disneyland Live this Sunday, the 21st, between 12 and 4 p.m. So hang in there, adventurers. I'll see you then. I'm going to say bye to her. Thank you for being here. I'll see you over at Cordy's. Now, who's here? Trace? You still here? Or am I by myself now? Oh, oh. I hope not. Thanks for coming in, by the way. Hope you have a good night, too. So, if she's got to go, I'm guessing she's on the East Coast. It's a ways away. Hi. Where are you in California? Trace. Is it Trace or Tracy? You know, he's a guy, right? You're a guy? I can't see your picture that well. Looks like you're wearing a baseball cap. So, no, I don't, I've never met, um, I can't even think of the real person's name that does Elvira. You're chilling in bed and I'm chilling in pajamas on the keyboard. Anything you want to hear? Like Trace Adkins, huh? Country, huh? I don't know if we have. I don't know how to play country. I play by ear. So is that a song? Is that a person? Obviously, the person. um, No, you need to talk to my wife about that. She's a Cure fan. I'll be right back. Find a good song for you. I'll learn it and I'll play it. Oh, Cassandra's Elvira. I told you I don't know. I've been online too long. Okay, but you want to hear something from the Cure? Let me ask my wife. I'll be right back.
Probably love song.
Give me a love song from the Cure. The Cure love song.
I was like, love song. Love song. Love song. But it's not super fast.
It's going to be easy to learn.
So this thing came in here. Dumped the water. It was in the top of this fountain. Sorry, it's the fountain. And she comes over here.
Oh, this song. Uh-huh.
She's got two of them. She's got a really easy run.
I can't do that though.
I know, just saying.
And she came in and
Oh, she went over here, and then Jake came in, and he went like, she went like completely like this.
oh,
Totally submissive thing on the floor. And he went like this. So they
Okay.
are playing.
I will always Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
To the hip or very severe.
Look.
This boy think is broken. And she was bleeding from her mouth. She's bleeding from her mouth, so we're worried about possibly some head trauma. Yeah, I think she's in shock. Her injuries might be pretty bad. So for healthier hair, treat your skin. Any situation where there's been a vehicle collision or kind of get an overview just to make sure there's going through bleeding under the true bridge. You can take an x-ray. Yeah. I'll be right back, okay? One of the first tools I use to assess a broad scope of animal's injuries, especially a traumatic incident like this, is to take survey x-rays.
She is
X-ray looks pretty good. Looks like there are fractures. We're getting something put in. So really good news from today.
Alright. Figures. Lily's going crazy.
And then, you know, there's just like heaven to do, but you can do it faster.
I'll do this one. Thanks. Oh, I got a Jake over here. Big Jake's with me. All right, I am back. My wife suggested I do a song called Love Song by The Cure. If you're still here, I'm like, okay, you know, I can't remember that kind of stuff. She gives me songs to do, and oh shoot, hang on. Can't let the fan run that fast. It'll tear off the roof. I gotta get an organ over here because I listened to it for like, I don't know, a couple minutes. I've never played it before. So give me a little bit of time here to try to figure out how to play it. Okay? the song? Yeah, that's only barely listening to it. I mean, she says, well, there's that song, and then she said another song I forgot. She said it's a little bit faster. So yeah, I play by ear a lot. Yeah, that's why my ears are so big. No, but why is this on? Something popped up. Just sorry. Yes, I know. Taxes day is today. Already took care of my taxes. Yes, well, she used to be a DJ, so she knows all that stuff. She's my DJ. she's she said her name used to be, and I think somebody stole it now, but it's DJ Flipside because she's old school records. She had the techniques, the whatever they are, number 12. No, what are those techniques turntables you use, Carla?
What?
What turntables did you use when you're DJing?
Technique 1200.
1200s techniques. So she knew the songs. She goes, oh yeah, I know that. But yeah, I mean, I listened to it, The Cure, and I played it. I can't play it because it'll give me a ding. But if I play it, yes, Audio Technica, good good needles, and definitely good turntables. Are you a DJ? I have to look over here because that's over there is where you're talking, and the camera's over here. So, do you want to give me a name of another Cure song? I'll listen to it. I'll put the camera on mute. I'll listen to the song and then I'll try to learn it. Is it Ian? Hello. Welcome to Mitch's Adventures. I can't see your name. It looks like Lain. Is it Lane or Ian? How do I say it? Okay. Oh, laundromat. Send them my way. I got lots of clothes that need to be washed. I just don't have the money for it right now.
Hey, babe, you know I have that CD, right?
Yes, and I can't play it because I'll get a ding. I'll get copyright. But can you come out and chat a little? You can stay off screen. Okay, when you're done. Anything that Ian would like to hear? I'm more of a jazz guy. Well, I don't know. I like 80s music. I mean, like if you would have were here earlier, Trace, it took me 40 years to learn this song, and I still am not playing it right. I know that, but at least I know that it's a song that I can play. I just gotta get the correct instrument for that. Not trumpet, not brass. Wrong sound. Sorry. Nope. Yeah, you know what? I think that was it back there. It's right in here. I know it is. There it is. The trumpet player. I'm not a keyboard player. Don't know how to read music for that. I can read music for trumpet. I just can't play trumpet anymore. Yes, that is jump. Thank you. Probably too loud too. Let me lower a little. But I'm gonna get you the DJ right now. Mrs. Adventures.
Mrs. Adventures looks horrible in her pajamas.
Let's grab a shoe. I got rid of the chairs, didn't I?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Be right back.
Go ahead.
The other chair's broken, so I'll have to use this one after that. Alan broke it.
Broke what?
Our chair.
Why?
Sitting on it wrong. This one's broken too. We gotta fix this one too somehow. All right. So, yes, I know that, and then of course I know this one.
Someone is really wanting attention.
Okay. Just put that there for right now. So, she's gonna be off camera because she doesn't like being on camera. Yeah, that's how all women are, right?
Sure.
But
You look really dark in it.
that's because the light is not on shining on me.
Oh.
Besides, I don't want them to see me in my pajamas. I'm old.
It's a gray and cloudy, cold day. I'm in my pajamas and that's where I'm staying.
Trace is asking questions about you, and he mentioned techniques.
Mm-hmm.
And he said this about you. Where is it?
I can't read it from here.
Oh, right here. You've got a favorite song, lady. Wait. I'm sorry, I said lady. I made a mistake.
Lately, you said.
Oh,
Do you have a favorite song?
do I? No, I don't have a favorite song. Well, I do. I just played it. Jump. You know that.
Yeah.
She hears it all the time. She says, "Oh my God, not jump again."
No, I never say that. You make me sound like such a
Beast.
and pain in the ass, and I'm really not.
Anyways, ask her anything you want about DJing.
No, don't ask me. I know old school. I don't know new school, but I do have right now. I rediscovered a group / songs that I really do like, and they're from like 1988. Sorry, I'm an 80s girl. When I was DJing, it was late 80s, early 90s. So when I was doing in the club, and I used to play this song by a group called Con, K-O-N, Can, K-A-N.
Is that all one word?
No, it's 2 words.
K-A-N?
K-A-N. And it's a group, there was an effort put together by Barry Harris at the time. He's still doing it. He also did a lot of remixes in the time with a friend of his.
How do I spell it?
Under the name of where?
Is it Y
Yeah,
or
it's
I?
Concan, no. Under the name Thunderpuss. So he did a lot of remixes for a lot of really big, people in music out there putting out remixes because remixes were the big things.
He says he's never heard of them either, but I've never heard of them either.
Yeah, they're a Canadian group. They were really big. They did, if you want, there's 2 songs that I can tell you of that I used to play in the club all the time. One is I Beg Your Pardon, and one is Move to Move. And they did maybe 4 albums, I think.
Same with the Old Mouse.
That's the Old Mouse?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She can have the Old Mouse and play.
He's like, LOL, Thunderpuss, love it.
Yeah, and if you look them up online, they're, especially if you go to YouTube Music and you look up Concan and look up I Beg Your Pardon, that was the first really big one that he had that really got my attention.
You're getting
Well, I
hard.
rediscovered them recently.
Okay, you guys get to see my pajamas
There you go.
and how fat I am.
How fat you are.
Yeah.
I
Wow, that's
rediscovered
really
them
bright.
recently about a month ago. And I think it was because I was listening. There's a station on Sirius XM that's called First Wave. I think it's on ours, it's channel 33. They do a remix. If you look up DJ Bueller on Facebook or Instagram,
Who?
usually Facebook, DJ Bueller. You know, like Bueller.
Bueller.
Yeah, from back in the day. They do a remix every Saturday night. And they call it the Safety Dance Party. And I love it because there's so much stuff that I used to play all the
He
time.
says, I promised you a rose garden.
That's it. Yeah. I promise you a rose garden.
We want to get the heater out of the way so you can see what he's saying.
I can't read it from here anyway.
You can't see
I'm
that?
blind. I can't read
Where's your
it.
glasses?
Right here on my
Thank you.
face. But
Okay.
where'd Buddy go?
In the bath,
In the
over there.
bedroom. He really wants attention right now. So
It's okay.
so that music has always been my first love, even growing up, even in high school. I was always into the more, I don't want to call it alternative because it's really not alternative. At the time, it was coined new wave music. A lot of English bands.
It says, all right. Alrighty, well, thank you, stranger. Is that a song?
No, it's not.
Are you
I'm
talking
listening
to us,
something
or
sort of jazzy.
are you wondering who you're talking to? I can't move the camera around because it cuts out, but
No, don't.
I'm gonna see if I can.
I'm a mess.
I'm trying to show him. It's dark. You can't see it.
Yeah.
There's a picture of her over there. She's not. She doesn't have her makeup on right now, so she doesn't want to be seen.
I've just been hanging out today. I've got some stuff I want to do.
And loves new wave.
I love new wave.
Devo. No, I don't know any Devo. Oh, yeah.
I'm
but I
talking
knew
bands
that.
like Erasure, New Order, Depeche Mode, Yaz, Yazoo.
U2.
And if you look, if you
No.
pay attention to the groups from that time period, like New Order, if
I
you
just
look at
saying
those
thank you.
groups, they are all core. They share members. They're like they
Yeah,
sound
like,
really good because they sound like what we want to hear because they're all interchangeable members.
Like Chicago.
But not Ken. He's just done some really fun stuff, and I'm really enjoying reconnecting. And I was just telling Karen Sharp that I want to buy a new setup.
Is it Sioux City and the Banshees?
Oh, Susie and the Banshees.
Susie.
For sure.
Sorry, I'm.
Actually, it's
I don't have
kind of
my
interesting
glasses on.
because Susie started out in punk. Susie and Adam Ant, they all started out way back in the day doing punk shows and punk music, and then they just sort of you either went like hardcore punk or you turned into like a new wave lane. That's how Adam Ant got so popular, and he's touring right now, and I can't go. And it's killing me.
And he was just out here in L.A.
No,
Well,
he's coming out to LA. He's
Well,
not
he
here
was
yet.
out somewhere out because they said goodbye to him on Jack FM.
Yeah, that's because he did an interview with Richard Blade, and he was answering questions, and that was last weekend, and they played the different answers and different songs that he liked and different songs that he'd done and stories behind them.
Says absolutely loved Robert Smith. Loved
Robert
her
Smith is
and
good.
Robert Smith.
Yeah, Robert Smith.
I'm
is
reading
awesome.
it to her. Sorry, and I can't read it because I don't have my glasses on.
They're coming
That's why
out
you
with
see me
a
go
new.
like this and stuff.
They're coming out with a new Cure. I want to say that it's a box set kind of thing, but I don't know if it's going to be vinyl and then online or vinyl and CD. I'm not sure how they're going to sell those.
What?
You got your camera on. Don't. No.
My camera's not on.
Well,
Which one are you looking at?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm a mess right now.
She doesn't want to be seen at all, so you get to stare at me
I'm a
and
mess. I'm a total mess.
the
right now.
keyboard and Mickey clock up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotta turn it a little bit there. There we go. This started out as when I set this up for live, I was either going to be, I put up a poll, do you want me to draw or do you want me to play? And everyone said, play. Well, just to let you know, I'm a trumpet player by, what
You
you
haven't
call
been
it?
a trumpet player in a long time, though.
Yeah, back in high school.
Right, but
40 years ago.
you made your way to keyboards, and that's what's more important. What we really need is a stand that you can put that keyboard on and the other keyboard above it. So you can,
This keyboard is built in like a
it can
home
be
piano.
It can be
Yes, it
removed.
can be, but I don't want to.
Okay.
Anyway, so I
Trying
used
to
to.
make it easier.
I don't need two keyboards in here right now. I'd
Okay.
have two cats on two keyboards instead of one.
Come here, Bob.
Okay, it says, but I've been listening to a band called The Little Dragon. They've got some sort of jazz stuff.
Huh.
Never heard of them.
You'll have to check it out.
And my problem is I'm stuck in Disney World land. I mean, this proves it right here, right? I got the Pirates of the Caribbean hat. And so I grew up listening to jazz and stuff, but it was like, trumpet music or Johnny Carson or stuff like, what's that? Oh, I thought it was a cat. And so I'm used to that. But then, of course, I like the 80s music. I'm into Ozzy, of course, and Rush and Styx and Kansas, so that's 70s. And but we went to Disneyland and when they opened up California Adventure. Do you live out here, Trace, or I guess Ian? Is he still here? Um, Disneyland has got a second park. It's called California Adventure. Anyways, if you've been here at DCA, they would have bands playing, and they had this cover band. They called them the Mad Tea Party Band, and they would play lots of music, and I wanted to learn that music, but it was mostly what 90s music, 80s music.
It was. I don't think it was 80s so much. There might have been a couple songs. It was a mashup of a lot of different years and a lot of different groups. And what was popular, like they did Spiderwebs by.
Oh, you're where our next door neighbor is. She's in Tennessee right now.
Is she gone still?
Yeah, she's not coming back till the 17th.
Oh, I thought maybe she was.
So you got to see the eclipse, I guess, right? Sorry, I'm just reading. So yeah, we're here in California. Anyways, I don't know if you've been to Walt Disney World then, or any of the, well, you're in Tennessee. You're in the land of music. Spiderweb.
Spiderwebs by
No Doubt.
That was one song.
Oh, okay.
Razor Glass by Pink's another
Yes.
one they did. They did a song by the Killers.
I can't think of how it goes, and I can't bring it up on the thing and have it play it because then I'm going to get a copyright strike. I don't like that with YouTube. You can't hear the music.
Even if you pull it up off of YouTube and it's not the original band?
No, it will not hit me up with it. Like if you were watching that movie in there, Freaky Friday, every song. She was in the other room. I was live, and it was a Freaky Friday movie with who was in it? Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis, and they were playing, music of that year. And I noticed at the end of my thing, it said copyright, copyright, copyright. What the hell? All this copyright on my thing? And I went back and listened to my video. I'm like, Freaky Friday. So I can't pick up that kind of stuff. Mr. Brightside. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't. Was it Mr. Brightside? It was.
Yeah, my friend moved to Texas.
My brain is fried.
We need to look it up.
The one that said, "You've got a girlfriend that I had." You have a boyfriend that looks like a girlfriend that I had in last year.
You mean this song? Oh no, that's something else.
I think that's it. Somebody told me that's the name of it.
Somebody told me you
Yeah.
got a girlfriend that looks like a boyfriend
But
that
they
I had
changed
in
up. The
this
nice
year,
thing is,
whatever.
the Mad
Yeah.
Tea Party Band always changed up the set list, and they did a lot of mashup type of stuff, which was really popular and really fun. Then they did like Halloween. They did a different list
Yeah,
every year
B-52
for
song
Halloween. And then they did different sets for Christmas, and then they were always looking for suggestions from their fans.
like us.
Yeah,
I even made a guitar that looked like theirs.
yeah.
I painted it, and it's got the dormouse on it and everything.
It's got some signatures from the band too, which is kind of nice.
Some, so like 10.
Yeah, it's got quite a few.
They had 4 bands or 5 bands that would play because they were on every hour, every day of the week, starting at like 5
5 or 6.
5 o'clock until the park closed.
But of course, when you're at Disneyland like that, you can't have a show like that and only have one set of performers. So
Because they're going to all be
they
dead.
had like 5 Alice's, 5 Dormouse, 5. They started out with 5.
Yeah.
Like 5 of most every different kind of instrument and whatnot. And then they could interchange them if they needed to, or if someone called out sick, they could call someone else in to replace them. And then that was not super common, but it was fun to go see your favorites. I don't know. I don't care who you are. I love the Mad Tea Party Band. I love the setups that they had. I love the group of people that played with the Mad Tea Party Band. But I most definitely have favorites.
Yeah.
So for me, it was more fun when a certain Hatter would play, or a certain Alice would play, or a certain Dormouse would play. Yeah, I would have my favorites, and if they were playing that night, it made it even more fun.
Let me see if I can bring up a picture of them so you can see what we're talking about.
I have some really good pictures of them.
Show me a picture of the Mad Tea Party Band.
I have really good pictures of the ones I took, but they're on my phone, so they're hard to find.
Okay, this is really hard to see, but I'll try to bring it up so you can see it. Oh, that made it smaller. No, we don't want that. All right, I'll just do it like that.
It's really blurry.
I know it's blurry. I'm trying to focus it. That's about as good as I'm going to get it. It's because I don't know, the camera doesn't want to pick it up right. Maybe because it's a cell phone.
Possibly. But anyway, you can
kind of make them out. There's a Dormouse right here. He's playing the guitar.
and
Alice.
I see Alice and Hatter.
The drummer's in the middle. The lead singer is the guy in the red pants. Then he's the Mad Hatter. And the bass player is, what was his name?
March Hare.
March Hare. That wasn't his name, but
if you look them up, if you look on YouTube, you can find all kinds of video. I happen to have.
Really go that way. See if we can see him there.
I happen to have them on a really nice DVD set that a friend of mine.
Can't go straight.
Friend of mine gave me.
It doesn't want to get focused, but you can kind of see him. I even dressed up as a Mad Hatter for Halloween one time when we went to Disneyland, and one of the DJs was there, DJ Wendy Walker, and she's been nice with us. Her whole family's musical, I think. Isn't her husband? Maybe he's not, but
I think he is.
Her kids are, and their band is called. I can't remember.
Third Eye Open.
No, the other one, the ska band or whatever that was.
Johnny Come Lately.
No.
That's who the ska band was.
Okay, then what was the other band? It was a strange name.
Are you talking about the Irish band?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I can't think of it off the top of my head.
We can't think of it. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up. But what I'm trying to say is, okay. So I was brought up playing Crack House. That's the name of the band. It was CRAC.
CRAIC. That's crack.
Okay. CRAIC and HO. Was it HOUS?
Yeah, it's like regular house.
Oh, house.
Or was it HAUS?
I think it was HAUS.
Yeah,
It was an odd name.
It was all
Crack House. What's that?
It's all Irish music.
It was a three-piece band, though.
Yeah. And we saw them play courtesy of Wendy at
You're
House of
welcome.
Blues.
And you are subscribed. You're one of my subscribers, Trace. And if not, become an adventurer and find out more of what we do here, because I do more than just play the keyboard and stuff. I'm an artist. We go to Disneyland. Next week, we're going to be at Disneyana on Sunday. And if you're into Disney, you can go live with us or be live. I don't know if I'll have talking on there, chatting.
Mm-hmm.
And we do a lot of fun stuff here, even scratching lotto tickets. But thanks for joining me and having a great night. And
don't forget to subscribe
and become an adventurer, one of Mitch's adventures. Thanks. Have a good night. And is Ian still here? Says I got 3 people in here. Well, one of them we know is Nightbot, and the other one's probably me. All right, thank you. Let's see who's here. Nope, it's me and the Nightbot and Trace. Ian left.
I have to.
So yeah, I've been online 3 hours, so I should probably kill it too.
I need some water.
And I gotta get dinner and get out of my pajamas. Sounds like you got a job like my friend. He works at night. He's a security guard. All right, well, thanks. You have a good night. And I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. Been on for a while. My keyboard's, no, it's not warm. It can run longer than that, but, you know, things happen. All right, well, thanks again for everyone joining me. And you adventurers, watch when on this Sunday, I will be with my wife, of course, Mrs. Adventures. We will be at the DFC meet in the city of Orange. I posted it on Sunday, the 21st. At what time does it start? 12?
10.
I'm not going to be there at 10.
Well,
it starts at 10 to 4.
For non-members, it's 10.
Okay, well, we'll be there probably like 12 to 4 our time here in California. And we'll hopefully meet some famous people or artists. All right, well, see you next time. Have a good night.